Good morning, Aldersley High School students. Welcome to Tuesday, the 24th of March. I hope you had a fantastic day yesterday and that you all enjoyed our very first day of everyone being part of the virtual school. It was great to see so many tweets and to see so many of you completing some absolutely outstanding work at home whilst you are isolating and social distancing. So well done to you all, and I hope we have another fantastic day ahead. So yesterday's daily challenges were to tweet us your best piece of work, and it was great to see some of those tweets being sent in. This is something that you can continue with every day. We really enjoy seeing your amazing work, so please keep tweeting us, and I'm sure those rewards will come your way. The other challenge was to phone a family member to see if they are okay, which is a really important one. Speaking to people and asking what they did over the weekend and telling them about your weekend too. Again, another brilliant one to keep up each day, particularly if you have elderly grandparents that are home alone at the moment. It's really important that we keep checking in and keep that conversation going. And lastly, to write a list of 3 things that you are grateful for. And again, it was just brilliant reading some of those lists that you had tweeted in. And thank you to those staff members that had also tweeted in. It was fantastic to see how that is helping you feel positive about your day. So today's daily challenges for Tuesday, I would like you to get active today. So I would like you to complete one of the body coach workouts that you can find on the Aldersley Students group under the enrichment folder. So there are 7 body coach workouts. A really great one is the beginner's workout if it's something that you haven't done before. So maybe give that a go. Or there are some alternative home workouts that you can access. So hashtag workout for the mind, as it's really important to try and keep active whilst we are self-isolating. But of course, it's really good to keep the mind active and engaged. I also want to see you getting creative today. So I want you to draw or paint or take a picture of something that makes you happy and hashtag painting paradise. It might be a place that you visited before that you absolutely love, or it might be that you have a pet. Maybe you have a dog that you'd like to paint or take a picture of. But it'd be really fantastic for all of us to see what makes you happy. And the third one is to complete an act of kindness to someone else in your home. That may be making them a cup of tea, if it's safe for you to do so. It might be writing them a poem or a short story for them to read. It might just be giving them a big hug. Anything that you can do as an act of kindness. Tweet us, hashtag be kind. So just a quick recap for today's lessons on Teams. Remember to follow your usual timetable for all your lessons, which many of you were so fantastic at yesterday. So keep that up, really well done. And your teachers are there to support you all of that time. So please utilise them if you are struggling. Get in touch with us, of course, and keep on tweeting. And another reminder of keeping safe. So if you do need any support today, please email the following below. Those are your heads of years and the safeguarding team. And do remember that we are open from 8 until 4. So please contact us between those hours should you need to. And another reminder, what should I do after 4 p.m? The messages will not be responded to until the next morning, but if you do need any safeguarding support, you can use couth.com, or there are some numbers on the screen for you there. So today's assembly is based on the theme Human Rights and Responsibilities. And I want you to have a look at the image that I have put there on the screen for you, and just have a think about what you think human rights and responsibilities stand for and what they mean to you. So, first of all, let's talk about freedom. So, freedom is a word that we all know but can take for granted. And particularly at this moment in time, I think it's something that we would all say that we have taken for granted in the past. So, we need to have a think. What is freedom? What is freedom really about? So think about, is freedom having your own taste in music? Maybe you like a little bit of jazz. Maybe you are a blues lover. Maybe you're a dance or an R&B lover. But is freedom being able to have your own taste in music without having to answer to anyone about why that is your taste in music? Is freedom being told you can't choose your own religion? So taking that choice away from you and not being able to decide what religion it is that you would like to follow. Is freedom choosing a career that interests you? We have so many highly aspirational students in Amethyst Trust, and it was really fantastic to hear a lot of you year 8s who we interviewed for your options not so long ago, and you guys were talking so much about these fantastic careers that you would like in the future. So is freedom being able to choose the career that you would like? Is freedom saying what you think? So is freedom being able to give your opinion freely? Is freedom being able to share those opinions with others without, again, being questioned on those opinions? Is freedom being refused an education? Is freedom being told, no, you can't study here, or no, you can't access that education for whatever reason? Is freedom being able to choose your own relationship and to choose that path in your own relationship through that journey of your life? And is freedom having your house taken away? Having your home, your safety, your warmth taken away from you by somebody else? So, after reflecting on freedom, what are human rights? So, human rights is the freedom that you enjoy. Human rights are the basic freedoms and rights that belong to every human being. And it's really important to note that human rights are for all. So why do we need human rights? Well, during the Holocaust, which many of you have studied in our history lessons, about 6 million European Jews were killed, which was about 2/3 of the population of European Jews. Millions were murdered, including gypsies, homosexuals, people with disabilities, and other political and religious opponents. And the total number of Holocaust victims was between 11 million and 17 million people, which is just a staggering amount. Human rights help to make sure that the government does not misuse their power and harm their citizens. So they are there to protect people. And then we must talk about the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. So as you can see in Article 1, all human beings are born free and equal in dignity in rights. They are endowed with reason and conscience and should act towards one another in a spirit of brotherhood. So that's all about us being equal. It's all about us working as a team and being collaborative, which is something that is so important to our trust. But of course, is what embodies human rights. So the Human Rights Act, written in 1998, is a UK law that exists to make sure the government, public bodies like schools, police and hospitals protect your human rights in the day-to-day. And within that act, some of your human rights, but not all of them, include freedom from torture and very cruel treatment, the right to liberty and security, the right to have your own thoughts, religion and beliefs, the right to privacy and family life, freedom of expression and opinions, the right to meet people and gather in public places, the right to an education, and the right to vote in elections once you reach the voting age. So have a think back to some of those images at the beginning of the assembly where we discussed what is freedom. Is freedom being able to choose your own career? Is freedom having the right to a family life and a home? Well, as you can see from the Human Rights Act, absolutely, they absolutely are. So, with those human rights come great responsibility. And responsibility is a thing which we need to do, or is the ability to act independently. And we all have a responsibility in life. And we have lots of different types of responsibilities. So there's a moral responsibility, legal, we have family responsibilities, we have a responsibilities to our communities, to traditions, to beliefs, and we have responsibilities for each other. So with the human rights that we've discussed, how can we use these rights to be responsible? Well, to be responsible, we must take care of ourselves, take ownership, do our duties or jobs, take care of our things and other people's, keep our promises, help to take care of our homes, schools, communities, and even the world. And it's really important at this point in time to think about that world responsibility that we have. We're being asked to social distance, to help stop the spread of the coronavirus, and it's our responsibility, each individuals, to do that to ensure the safety of others. So what happens when we misuse the rights and the responsibilities? Well, some of these examples might be that we're acting selfishly, we might be harming others, we might be leaving things to other people to do when it's your responsibility. It might be that you're careless, and we might not be keeping our promises. And we go back to that quote, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. And if you're being kind, you're being responsible. So which of these are you responsible for? I want you to have a think about what you think your responsibilities are at this moment in time. Well, I hope that most of you have agreed that you are responsible for all of these different things on the screen. Yourself, the world, your family, your pets, your school, and your team. We are all responsible for each other. So in order to use these rights and responsibilities, you can reach your potential. So human rights help to ensure every human being has the freedom to grow to their potential. When everyone's human rights are protected and balanced, it helps everyone to get along. At school, we respect every student's human rights and believe in helping every student to achieve their potential. And it's important to always try your best and to respect each other so you can help to create a positive environment where everyone has an equal chance to reach their potential. So, just to complete today's assembly, your daily challenges, a reminder, complete one of the Body Coach workouts, or an alternative, draw or paint a picture of your favourite place or something that makes you happy, and do a random act of kindness for somebody else in your home. I hope you have a fantastic virtual learning day and that you keep well and you keep safe. Thank you.